I gotta introduce you, man. You're a legend.
Goodness gracious.
Hey guys, we're right here back at iCast 2019 with the best. He's the best. Like, the reason why I'm kayak fishing is because of him and Chad Hoover, but today I'm here, so I'm just gonna say him.
Aliex, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate it.
Hi
guys.
Okay, so now, we both gonna get this boat, but I want to get your take on it, like your real honest.
Okay, my honest take. A couple of years ago, I went to Canada and I tried the prototype of this. This is still a prototype, but it's a plastic version, right? This is HDPE. The one I tried in Canada was fiberglass. It was the right size, the right weight, everything, and they were just trying to tweak everything to see if it would work or not. And it was wider. The dimensions were different, but essentially I knew that they were going to come out with a boat that had a motor, a kayak that had a motor. So I was really excited about it. I saw the drawings, and after that, this was 2 years ago, they held it very close to their chest. They didn't show it. Even with me, I consulted very little with the designers. So the other day on the water, it was the first time I was getting to see what it looked like. So it was a revelation to me. Maybe you guys saw them at Outdoor Retailers, the other show, when they unveiled it, and that was new to me too. So when I saw it, I didn't know what to think, and I held back my opinions until I actually saw it and I could touch it. And on the water was the first time. When I got on it, my first impression when I sat inside it was how wide it was. I was surprised by the width, pleasantly surprised. It felt like a bathtub. It was so big. And I thought it's about time that Pelican has a boat that can accommodate bigger people, so that's good. It is a prototype, so the sliding mechanism is a little rough, and I know that they're going to improve that so it slides better in the future. They have a box in the front here for a battery. It's pre-wired, and that's really nice because if you saw me put a 5 horsepower motor, a gas motor, on a kayak, I had to sit way up front to help ballast the boat. If you have a battery up front, you don't have to do that. You can sit in the center like a normal kayak and motor around, so that's cool. They say that you can put a gas motor on this. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I will find out when I take it home. But I don't think if you're fishing you need a gas motor anyways. This is a perfect setup with an electric motor, the battery, because it's quiet, it's always on. You can just turn the handle and go. You don't have to worry about reaching back and pull starting it with a noise, scaring away fish or anything. This is the setup you want if you're going to fish. That being said, it reminds me of the Bass Raider. When I first got that from Pelican, it almost ruined me for paddling because it's so easy. The Bass Raider is a really, really fun boat. This is going to be the same, but easier to transport. I hope it doesn't ruin me again for paddling because I get lazy sometimes. But that brings up another point. I wondered, I asked everybody at Pelican, has anybody tried to paddle this yet? Because it's a big question. Can you paddle this boat? If the engine dies or something on the Bass Raider, that's a big deal. It's a hard boat to paddle. Nobody had. So I grabbed a full-size paddle and I took the accessories off the track here. And you can see the sides are recessed here. And it's really nice to paddle actually. Despite its width, with a full-size paddle, I was able to get this thing going along just fine. It's not like a skinny kayak, it's not really fast, but you can paddle this without much issue, without many problems. So that was very, very nice.
I think you already won. The way you're talking about it, it's over.
It's a nice boat. The storage is nice. You have room here for Plano boxes, for drinks, without cluttering the deck. If you're a kind of person who brings a lot of stuff with you, it could be an issue. I mean, you have room back here for a cooler, for your drinks and stuff, as long as the motor is set a little higher, which it can be. The tiller handle will go over the cooler. I don't know. I mean, I have a good feeling about it. I honestly didn't know when I first was seeing it how I was going to like it. but it's classic Pelican. It's simple. It's a way to get people on the water. If you can't paddle too easy, but you want the skinny water experience with the kayak, now you can do it with a motor and still get to those backwoods areas where the fish might be hiding. A boat is big and a problem. This you can put it on the car top if you need to, so you don't need a trailer. And simplicity is where it's at. That's the spirit of kayaking. Pelican really knows what they're doing. The boat weighs 79 pounds. That's I mean, it looks big, but it's actually short. It's only 9 foot 9 inches long. So it'll fit in the back of your pickup truck really easy. And yeah, 79 pounds is not much at all. So it's going to be handleable, which is important. If it's a pain to move, you might not want to go out on the water with it. Again, it is a prototype, and they're working on the capacities. It says here 400 pounds, but I think they've bumped that up to the U.S. Coast Guard rating of 450 pounds. The seat holds 300. Capacities are like estimates, because I know my friend Todd with the round boats, they were initially rated at like 600 some odd pounds, and they knew they could put more in that. So they made a video, they showed it holding a lot more weight, sent it to the Coast Guard, and they reevaluated the capacity to well over 1,000. It's almost doubling the capacity. Same boat, but it had a different rating all of a sudden. So they're estimates. You have to play it by ear. If you were to put more than 400 pounds or 450 pounds in this boat, you may see water start to come up through the scuppers, but that it's allowed. It's just people see that and they think, oh my God, I'm sinking. You're really not. Like if you lean towards the back will go down a little bit, and this water may come up through the scuppers back there if you're heavily lading the boat. But it's still going to float. It has plenty of flotation inside the boat, so it's a good thing. Of course, you don't want to overload a boat, but I think this thing is going to handle a lot of pounds. Big guys out there that want to get in kayaks. We haven't really had that many boats for you guys, but now this is going to fit that bill really nicely.
Is the hull designed to be more like a planing hull, or more like a kayak hull?
I would wait to say anything until I actually try it with a powerful motor, because as is right now, it's definitely not going to get on a plane, not with a 55-pound thrust motor. If you put a more powerful gas motor on it, then again you have the ballast issue. You would have to put your cooler up front, or it'd be interesting to take this off and put like a seat here for a small child. It would be a perfect spot for that, and that would help ballast your boat, especially with a gas motor. But I think putting a gas motor and going fast, getting on plane is going to be fun. I bet you this would do it just fine.
Come on, you're gonna do that.
Of course we're gonna do that.
You get home and
yes, it's fun, but I don't know if it's practical. For the real world application, do you want a gas motor? Do you want to go really fast? Get a boat if that's the case. I think it's getting close. It's border.
It's bending the lines. Like
yes, it's a hybrid. They're coming together a little bit. The boat and the kayak. And,
I could definitely see doing some kind of mounts here, put like a boat mount, maybe do it over here and then have the other motor on the back.
Yeah, I mean, look at this back here. This is a big area. You might mount a power pole.
Plates, dual power pole plates. It has built-in wheels, which is really good too.
Yep.
And nice, strong transom mount.
Yep. I will say about the wheels, I had gone to a barrier island once with my old kayak, and I had a trolley made out of a 2x4, and it had furniture dolly wheels, the casters, and they were very small, smaller than this. And I tried to drag it across the sand, and of course it didn't work that good, but it helped. It helped a lot. And then the wheels fell apart because I made it myself and it was junk. I mean, they were old, rusty casters. Then it was almost impossible to drag across the sand. So wheels do help. They're not as efficient as big wheels, but I know for sure that this is going to be a lot better than not having anything. And on a hard surface, it's excellent, and you'll never leave home without it.
No, if you're going to take it to your sand or something, definitely take some sand wheel with you. Like this will not work, it will get stuck. But it helps. Like 99% of the time, it's going to help.
Yeah. I think even in the sand, though, it may, every once in a while, it roll a little bit. I don't know, I haven't tested it.
But it's only 80 pounds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pick it up. Yeah. Oh yeah. I launch kayaks every day, and with the Catch 120 is 69 pounds, and you know, even the one I put the motor on, it added a lot of starboard to it. I think it's at about 90 some odd pounds now. Very similar to the 130. And I launch both of them every day. You know, but it's not much issue.
He could go talking for 10 more days.
Sorry.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Look at that ceiling, isn't that amazing?
This is the best.
There you go.
Alright, wait. Wait.
Okay, take two.
Take two. Okay. So, as you can see, he could go talking for 10 more days.
Yep.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, seriously.
I'm excited. I like it.
Yeah, see, it shows that he's excited about this. So am I. Now, we need to do something about it. What are we going to do? We should go head to head.
Yeah.
Blue versus blue.
Okay.
What do you have in mind? Like fishing?
Oh my gosh. We're going to race, or what are we doing? Don't do fishing. I'm not good at fishing.
I'm worse.
I only play a fisherman on TV.
Yeah. Well, I love flipping kayaks.
I'd like to see you try to do this on this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I know it's going to be coming.
Yeah. Let's do this.
You're going to have a blue Catch Power?
Yes.
I'm going to have a blue Catch Power?
It's actually my truck right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it first. Got officially first. Because it's in the truck. This one's still here.
How do you get a boat performing? Okay, that's fine. I know how you get it performing because he has a good channel and you deserve it.
Yeah, no, but you knew about it before I did.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm patient.
Right.
Patience wins in the end, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's right. That's why you got a bigger channel.
Nah, I've just been doing it longer.
Yeah.
Up and coming guys, man. I see them all the day, all the time.
Thank you, man.
No, not all the time.
Appreciate it.
Not like you. You're the.
Well, it's impossible to watch all my videos because I already posted like 30 of them. So if you watch all my videos, I'm sorry for you.
No, I'm impressed. I mean, we're at iCast and I go back to the hotel and I'm just watching YouTube videos. He's going back and he's making YouTube videos. I was watching your videos about this show and I'm like, man, I need to be working hard like Aliex.
Yeah, man, that's what I get from a lot of people.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
Killing myself, I guess.